1, 2, 3. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning into this week's video. So today is going to be a what I eat in a day vegan edition. And I'm really excited about this. I've been wanting to do one of these for a while. I have some really exciting things on the menu for today. And I hope that some of the things that I make will inspire y'all, and you know, you'll make some of these things because it's really life-changing. Like, not to sound dramatic or anything, but especially this first meal, it's life-changing. Feel free to make some of these meals and let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what y'all think about the meals for today. And then today also happens to be the 50th anniversary of Earth Day. I personally think that every day should be Earth Day because we should always strive to be as eco-friendly and just aware of everything that we're doing as possible that does have a negative impact on the environment and animals. And I think just during these times of quarantine and social distancing, I think right now is the perfect time to try to eat as plant-based as possible. I mean, we can't go out and do all these life-changing things in the environment right now, but something you can do at home, which is what we're supposed to be doing, is just eating plant-based. It's so good for you and so good for the environment. I can go on about that forever and I can make a separate video about that, but I think just in honor of Earth Day, we can really help make some change. But just right now, I think it would not only be fun to just try out new plant-based recipes and, you know, just cook something different. It is Earth Day, so let's be about it. So that's my babble for today. Without further ado, let's go get cooking. Voiceover Meli here. We're making avocado toast now for breakfast. You saw the seasonings I had lined up. And now I'm just getting the avocados prepared. I used 2 because I love avocados, and the more the merrier, right? And then I started to smash them. And once I finished that, I added a bit of garlic. And then some black pepper and Himalayan pink salt to taste. Then it should look something like this. Very pretty. Okay, time to make the marinade for the bacon. I started off by adding 4 tablespoons of nutritional yeast to a bowl, 2 tablespoons of garlic, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, and then about 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, then 8 tablespoons of olive oil, 6 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 teaspoons of liquid smoke, and then 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. Alright, then mix that up, and then this is also a double batch that I made because I wanted some left over. Once you're finished with that, it's time to start the bacon. Grab your rice paper, dunk it in some room temperature water just for a few seconds. You don't want to leave it in there for too long, or else it'll get too soft and sticky and you won't be able to cut it like this. And basically what I'm doing is cutting this rice paper in bacon sized strips, as shown. After that, you basically need to just find 2 pieces of the rice paper that you just cut and match them together as close as you can. It's really not that serious if you don't get like a perfect match. And then all you do is stick it together, dunk it in the marinade, and then put it on the lined baking sheet. The best thing about this recipe is that it's super easy to personalize depending on your own taste buds. If you like your bacon more of a mapley bacon, I recommend just adding more maple syrup to it, and then vice versa. If you like your bacon to taste more smoky, add some more liquid smoke to it. I personally think it's delicious both ways. Once you're finished making your bacon, it's time to cook them. Place them in the oven at 400 degrees for about 6 to 8 minutes. I highly recommend at the 6-minute point to check up on the bacon because they burn so fast. Depending on if you like your bacon more crunchy or more of a chewy texture will determine how long you keep it in. Judging by that massive crunch, I hope y'all know that I love my bacon crunchy. Now I'm just getting my avocado toast assembled. I sprinkled on some hemp seeds, Cholula hot sauce, threw on the bacon, added a lime, some everything but the bagel seasoning, more hemp seeds, and hot sauce. Alright, time for lunch. I poured 3/4 cup of quinoa, rinsed it off, and then put it into a pot with 1.5 cups of water. I shredded 2 purple cabbage, 2 carrots, about 1 cup of sugar snap peas, 1/2 cup of cilantro, and about 1/4 cup of green onion. Now for the peanut sauce, I added about 1/2 cup of PB Fit to a bowl and added some water in it to activate it. I added 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, a tablespoon of maple syrup, a tablespoon of rice wine vinegar, 1 teaspoon of toasted sesame oil, fresh ginger, and a squeeze of lime. And then I chopped up a handful of peanuts for garnish. Half a cup of tomato sauce, 1/4 cup of rice wine vinegar, 1/4 cup of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of agave, 2 teaspoons of gochujang paste, 2 teaspoons of garlic. And then now this part is probably my least favorite part about this whole recipe. It's just very tedious. I had to peel the whole apple and then I had to grate the whole apple. And I mean, I'm not a culinary arts specialist or anything like that, but I feel like I'll definitely get away with just getting applesauce because that's literally what it turned into. And it really didn't turn into much. So I feel like applesauce is just really, like unsweetened applesauce is just the way to go with that part to avoid kind of the tedious step of peeling a whole apple and then grating it. Then I threw in some sesame seeds and started mixing away. Oops! I forgot to mention that while you're making your sauce, I highly recommend you pressing your block of tofu. It'll definitely help with the texture and it'll give it more of like a meaty-ish texture instead of jello-y like. And I pressed mine for about an hour and I got all that water out and it really does make a huge difference. Now that the tofu is finished, we could take it out the press and slice it in half. And then cut each of those slices into little cubes. And then after that, I put about 1/4 cup of cornstarch over the tofu and added some complete seasoning to that. And that basically gives the tofu kind of an extra skin and it allows it to get more crunchy when you're cooking it. I forgot to mention that while I was doing all this cooking, I did have some rice cooking in the background. Alright, and that completes my what I eat in a day. I am so full right now. I ate so good every single meal today. My stomach is very satisfied with my meals. It was delicious. I don't regret anything. I can't even tell you what my favorite thing was because everything was so different and delicious in its own way. But I do want to put a star for y'all to definitely try out that rice paper bacon. It blows my mind. As I said in the beginning, it's life-changing. Ever since I went vegan, I never thought that I would find something that would taste as much as bacon as that does. Like, it's crazy. If the only thing you take away from this video is trying out that bacon, I'll be happy. But seriously, all the dishes were so good and I highly recommend all 3 of them. I really hope that y'all enjoyed this video and got some inspo from some of the things that I cooked. And if y'all do decide to cook any of the things that I cooked today, seriously, please let me know in the comments like what y'all thought of it, any suggestions, stuff like that. I'd love to talk about it. I really hope that this video just kind of opened up that window of eating more plant-based. Thank you so much for watching. If y'all enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and turn on those bell notifications so you will never miss a video. And that's it. Bye guys.